sort. Sven? OD. So he's gonna mid lane, okay. Alright, cool. We got our lineup set. Are they swapping? Okay, they're swapping. That makes a little more sense. So Ritsu gonna be playing Benno. Here we go, boys. Got a decent game here, 7.5K average. Notable players, Ritsu, the only one on the Radiant side that's, again, quote-unquote notable. Not to say that they're not good, but the ones that I would recognize personally. He's playing the Venomancer here. On the other side, you have a team full of players. We got Dubu playing the Ember Spirit. We have Warlock being played by Demon. Swindle playing the Vengeful Spirit. And RTZ playing the Morphling right here. So those are the notable players once again. Here we go. 5 versus 5 as always. 4-man group here at the bottom lane. Going to see a smoke attempt here. Let's see what happens. The complaints have already begun. Damn, they're complaining about Dubu, man.
Seconds to battle.
It's hard to tell what's troll and what's serious. What's up, Gugio? What's up, Puppy Jr.? Well, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy it. Pudge, gonna try to go for the bounty rune. Nope, Morphling. Probably not gonna be able to contest for it. He does not have any teammates nearby, so.
It begins.
Yeah, not worth it for him. He'll just allow it to be picked up. But his teammates do steal the bottom down here, so ends up still being a 2-2 rune exchange. 2-2. Excuse me. So Ember going to be matched up against the OD here in the middle lane. Pudge going to try for a courier snipe. Where is the courier? Oh, it's over here. He's trying to hunt for it. Pinging it out. Look at this. Mess with the courier. OD. Oh, God, that was in range. Okay, well, Pudge will now run into Earthshaker, and we're just going to go back and forth. So, no successful courier snipe. Well played. Dubu's still in NA. Yeah, no, that's a good point, actually. See where he ends up. Bottom lane Warlock porting in. Vengeful. What? Oh, yeah, it's Vengeful soloing down here. Wait, what is going on? Earthshaker's actually roaming, so it's essentially kind of a tri-lane down here now with the Vengeful core. Huh. Shadow Word heals coming out. Rubik down here with Ritsu playing the Venomancer. But not having the most favorable lane control, so quite an issue. Dubu's in a little bit of trouble here. Dubu's dead. Oh, they're trying to get the turn kill, but he denies himself. And he just kept on running into a wall right there. That is so unfortunate. They basically manned up saying, you know what, we're at least going to get first blood, and Pudge kicked in. Classic deny Pudge. So many skills needed right there. What a player. What a life. Bottom lane, Arcane Missile, or Magic Missile hits even. Playing that offensive Shadow Word. Vengeful, though. Oh, lifted into tower range. Takes a couple of tower hits on top of the dot damage being applied for Venom. So he's got to stand his ground. Go for the turn kill on Rubik. The Fissure was out of range, though. The Shadow Word is applied. No, that's not even the Shadow Word. That's just the, what is it even called? The Fatal Pawns right there. It's been a while since I've seen Warlock. Not enough damage, though. So, yeah, unfortunate play at the bottom lane, and means it's a 2-0 start now for the Radiant side. So
You have been denied.
it's looking like both cases definitely a kill for the Dire team, but ends up being a kill instead for the Radiant side. And the tilt is probably already happening in chat, I'm sure, as Kyle, aka Swindle, he will be picked off again at the bottom lane. Shaker running away. Saturn Bone coming out from Demon. Trombone. Well, I'm trying to make up for it. Wrap around here in the middle lane. Nope, not going to happen. GHing. You not getting that last hit? Wow. Seemed like he should have. GG. Well, top lane's at least farming very well. RTZ's having absolute free farm here at the top. Full Magic 1, has his boots, has a Ring of Aquila on the way. Or more so just the Wraith Band currently, but eventually a Ring of Aquila, I'm sure. As they're going to go on a Dubu hook. Time it perfectly. Don't mess this up. He messed it up. He did not time it perfectly.
Arcanery.
It's a tough window. It's like, when do you exactly do it? Although I will say, in that case, before level 6 Ember Spirit, you have a little bit easier of a chance to, wait a little bit longer. So, yes, he might come out, but is he really going to be able to move away from the hook? So, he could have waited a little bit longer there, but will he hook here? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, oh, God, that's awkward. That's definitely not going to get. Now he's like, I want to make up for it. Now he might kill himself. Not the most coordinated, unfortunately. Bottom lane, Swindle is in some trouble. Rubik, they're going to find him, lifts him up, throws him over to Venomancer. Allow for the auto attack to add up, hits the Venomous Scale, and that's a kill. TP's not in time. Even if he actually TP's out, that doesn't matter. How's Enigma doing? Enigma's doing all right as well. He's got a Soul Ring here. 800 gold, almost, or 750 gold saved up. Level 4, not too bad. As Earthshaker and Pudge going at it. Oh, did he block him? He did. I don't know if he can kill him, though. He's only level 1 still. Yeah, if he had a Chant Totem there, he might actually kill him. Not the case, though. Not the case. So, gets away. Enigma, meanwhile, just using that Midnight Pulse to farm up the jungle. Be efficient as possible as Khan here. Khan's a name I've definitely heard before myself, and so almost feel like he's worth putting on that list, but keep him off for now.
It was not your fate.
That big creep wave coming middle lane. Double damage bottom. As Rubik's going to rotate over, pick it up. There's a hook that lands. Dubu's now in some trouble. The Arcane Orb attack only hit 1, though. Fissure Stun connects and going to slow them down. So despite a good hook, they might not. Oh, yeah, they definitely will now. Here comes a Rubik. He's got to lift. Throws him right into the OD. And Pudge gets the hooks for the kill steal there. Probably not necessary. But more maybe just in case. Maybe he thought like a big stun was coming or something. I don't know. Kill secured, as they say. Kill secured.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Morphling going in, actually. It's going to be lifted. They do get the tower kill, but at what cost now for Morphling? RTZ's dead. He's shifting to that strength, but in comes Venomancer, and needs the Venomous Scale to finish the job there. So they got the tower kill, but I don't know about that. Right now, we don't know exactly where he's going, but middle lane, we do know there's an exchange going on here. Punch! He's going to go down. Almost got the turn on the Ember, but just not enough return damage, and Dubu will walk away using some bottle charges there. And should be able to shrine on up to survive. But, yeah, Mask of Madness Morphlin, that would be interesting to see, no doubt. Going to create a replicate of the Vengeful Spirit here. Kind of runs in as if he's going to stun him, but not the case. Morphling will use the replicate to get a little bit closer and finish the job there. Onto the Enigma. There is still Pudge nearby. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Warlock gets picked up at the top lane, but now... No, they did not see Pudge, actually. They have a feeling that he's in the area, but can't find him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, they found him. And now Earthshaker's dropping because of it. Morphling goes in. Can you see him? Yes.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
They finally find him, but Earthshaker ends up down because of it. Now Morphling's in an awkward spot. He has a wave for him. Going to try to use it to get out of here. Think he should be good. OD. OD's a little bit faster. He might be able to imprisonment here. But I don't think they're really getting much out of it. Vengeful has a swap. He's running in. Earthshaker also TPing in as well. Sanity's Eclipse. Not ready to go even. So yeah, OD. Pretty ambitious dive on his part. Not nearly enough damage had there. As Venomancer. He's just going to continue farming the top lane. Again, he picked off Warlock. Got a free kill on him up here. While that bottom stuff was happening. Take a look at the net worth. OD is top of the charts right now. 4,400 net worth for him. Has a couple of those null talismans. A Veil, a very possible in the works here. Depending on whether he or Venomancer gets it. Definitely a pretty necessary item in this game, though. With how much magic damage they have across the board, especially on their cores. But for now, OD will pick up the Hand of Midas. Okay. That's the direction he chooses to go. Yeah, this Warlock, this is not a friendly situation for him up here. A support Warlock just trying to soak up some farm, and now has resulted in a couple of deaths for him. Black Hole going to be activated here on top of the Midnight Pulse. Rubik assisting some damage, but not enough, and now the Magic Missile coming out from Vengeful Spear. Morphling assistant right-clicks him down, but he gets caught off guard by the Fade Bolt right there of Rubik, and it ends up being a double kill for Khan on Enigma in the end. And Dubu also gets picked off to the Pudge up at the top lane. What a turn right there. Rubik setting that all up. Well played. The Black Hole ends up being worth it. Chaotic Offering will finish off on Rubik right there. And he'll be able to push with this LE. So thankfully he was still nearby. But now Malphus stun's coming out. And now Warlock, he's fine though. Just the shadow we're throwing on. Yeah, nice finish by Rubik there. Meanwhile, OD chases down middle lane. Swindle, he comes out of the imprisonment there, and a couple auto attacks later will finish him off. Also happen to save the Earthshaker on top of that. It's been a while since we've seen a core Vengeful. Never been a huge fan of the core Vengeful idea, but I know in Dota it definitely has some strong history. Earlier on last season we saw it quite a bit.
Radiant's bottom tower
Oh, were they talking shit?
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Just so much that goes on. Dubu, ooh, but he stole the wave form. Well played. And now Dubu's a little deep. Does have a couple of remnants.
Radiant has fortified its structures. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower has been destroyed.
RTZ is going the Mask of Madness Morphling build, so good job on calling that one in chat. I mean, this team definitely feels like they can fight, especially with the Ember Spirit as well. They could have gone definitely two directions. They could have gone very anti-push and team fight and just farm on Morphling, farm on Ember Spirit, or get items that are going to enhance their chances earlier on in this game as far as fighting potential and try to work off of that, especially having eventual. The Echo Slam, well, he tried. He tried. But yeah, with the Vengeful Spirit, I kind of like the idea of going to Mask of Madness here and kind of pushing towers against the Radiant team. And did he switch it? Oh, maybe he did, or did he get it? Yeah, he's switching it. Never mind. Gonna go Diffusal instead. RTZ changing his mind here. There's that Veil pick up by Venomancer. Mentioning it's an item that probably expect to see in general on this team. And so there we go. We see a smoke attempt here. Does have a smoke on Warlock. Actually, just going to farm the Ancients, though, meanwhile. Kyle is going to be going a Helm of the Dominator. Is an item that works on Vengeful pretty well. They find Rubik. He has that waveform, though. A Fissure, not the right direction. And now a hook actually hits Warlock. He does have Chaotic Offering. Getting it out for time. He finally does. A swap happens. Rubik. He's going to be locked down by Magic Missile, but now Kyle's in the front lines, taking plenty of damage, and he will end up dying because of it. So they bit off a little bit more than they could chew. The pullback on Earthshaker as well, the Enchant Totem. He gets the Aftershock proc. There's the Morphling coming in with a waveform to finish the job onto Pudge. But now RTZ has to be careful backing up. Dubu is here, though. Who's not here is OD. He hasn't been here this whole time. He does have a TP, but all he can get to is the Shrine, and not the greatest initiation there. This Earthshaker is also been off the mark, unfortunately, at a lot of these points.
Double damage. Lovely.
Oh, Dubu's just going to sit on the Morph or the Enigma here. Enigma does have a black hole. Goes in, but now here's Pudge. He's going to dismember him. The swap immediately, though, from Swindle. Trying to finish the job on the con. It's not going to be enough, though. Even with the ultimate initiation from Ember Spirit, that's going to be a turn big time. Black Hole pulls in both of them, and he sucks both of their souls out of their bodies and gets... No, that was a little dramatic. He gets both the kills. That's what matters right there. So well played by the Radiant team again. Another case of the dire side is real... It's been happening the whole game from the very beginning of the laning phase. To just all throughout. They get so close to getting some of these kills, and then they just get completely turned on right there. Another example of that. All right, after that break right there, we are back. So Ember's going the Maelstrom build here. Swindle's trying to finish that Helm of the Dominator. I'm sure it's going to be looking for an Alpha Wolf to eventually take over there. So Diffusal's finished on Morphling now, which is definitely good for the dire side here. He is hitting pretty hard in that agility form. You throw the Vengeance are on the wave of terror on top of that. Ooh, wrap around bottom lane. Earthshaker coming in with the Invis Rune. Has an Echo Slam ready. They're going to find it now. Ping's coming out from the Radiant team, though. I know something's up. Ember Spirit, he flies in. Can he maybe Searing Chains? Can't just yet, and actually it's not going to happen. Yeah, more support coming in. Do not go. Do not go. They're going. Oh, boy. Flame Guard stolen, by the way, from Rubik. That's going to be a kill on Earthshaker, and now Dubu's... Well, he's not really in trouble. He's going to be able to get out with the Remnant, but... whenever you do that for so long and it doesn't work, I mean, I know we have much better vision than a normal player has, but you just have to... you have to pick up on that. I mean, it took them forever to try to open right there. They missed their initial initiation, and... got to get back at that point. Can't get that tunnel vision there. Dubu going to leave a Remnant behind while he ports elsewhere. Looks like to the middle lane, and now he's switching up to a Blade Mail, so Almost feels like this is a bit of a reaction here to this game and how it's just going. Rather than offensive output, he's going more the defensive route here. A lot of uncontrollable damage, to be fair, and Venomancer, one of those heroes that potentially decent against, you can argue. Oh, RTZ just kind of walks out and gets a quick blink from the OD. He also has the Force Staff now. Here we go, smoke play. Pudge OD. They find RTZ here. This is big. He runs into them. Uh-oh, he just waveformed as well. He does not have enough cooldown. Going to be pulled back in, Dismember. He is switching over to that strength. So the damage, ascending the clips, goes out. The Arcane Orbs, not enough damage. Morphling gets away, but the Force Staff over the ledge. And the final auto attack will finish the job. 28 intelligence stolen from the OD. That Morphling is pretty damn dumb at that point. Great chase and a perfect find there for the Radiant side. Obviously, they got around the ward initially as well by using that smoke.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Double damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is very Kyle-like right here. Getting the Helm of the Dominator. Again, not a popular item at all in general. It's one of the least picked items, I think it's safe to say. But always been somebody that values the team fight presence items. And Helm of the Dominator definitely applies that, especially when you can take over that Alpha Wolf. So they're hitting hard. They're hitting pretty fast. So the Vengeful are on top of that. They're going to spawn the Illusion of Vengeful to have a tank. And they are going to do a pretty quick Roshan here, actually. Uh-oh. They hook Warlock. He's going to get his ulti off in time, so now he's dead. They're still going to go. Venomancer uses ultimate. As they're trying to chase Morphling, waveform, he has it up. He's going to go over the ledge, but he runs right into the Enigma, and as a result, going to take off the Aegis right away. Can he get out of this some way, somehow? Swap. Kyle, he doesn't have it up. He already used it. Morphling, he's probably dead right here. Waveform over the ledge, so never mind. He survives for now. Ember Spirit kind of just runs right in, but he has a remnant backwards.
Yes.
Trying to distract right there. Pudge is running in. He gets stunned there initially, but the Magic Missile able to pull it on RTZ, pushes him back with the Adaptive Strike, and then the waveform out of there. Dubu puts the remnant down, try to scare them if anything. Chaotic Offering, you can hear the sound effect, but Demon decided to cancel another hook from Pudge. Ooh, he almost got the Alpha Wolf, actually. But just out of range, so RTZ does live in the end, but, you know, gave up the Aegis right there. All started with hooking out Demon at the beginning of that, killing him off the bat, and again, the ultimate of Venomancer, too, with that Poison Nova being applied as Roshan went down. It's the last thing you want to do is engage in a fight there if you're the Dire side, so.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Trying to TP. Nope. All right. Morphling baiting out for the Ember Spirit there. Well played.
Wow.
Yeah, Pudge had a little bit of a rough start, but he's definitely made up for it, I agree. Earthshaker, on the other hand, unfortunately not so much. He finally has his Blink Dagger, at least. But, man, he's only level 9 at almost 22 minutes into this game, so he really needs his levels, specifically the level 12 mark. Vengeful, he might be gone on the hook. It hits the Alpha Wolf, actually. So he's going to throw out the Magic Missile as TP's coming into the Shrine area. As it's popped, by the way. Dismember, activated on Vengeful. Stopped by the Fissure. They're trying to kill two different targets right now. They're going to get both of them, it looks like. As, yeah, Pudge and Rubik will end up falling right there. So definitely advantage for the Radiant, or the Dire team, excuse me. One of the first times the fight has gone so well. OD, man, he has a freaking Scythe finished. 22 minutes into this game. Minus 4 staff, blink, and scythe. Holy crap, OD. 14,000 plus net worth already. Next in line is a Morphling at 9,700. BKB queued up though, only needs the pattern, so just about there. Oh, they catch RTZ farming. Fissure's not going to save him.
Wow!
Was that a blind hook? No, they did have a ward. Okay. I just barely saw him through the Ancients. Bottom lane, Enigma's peeling on up with those Guardian Creeps and taking plenty of damage right here, so Swindle's the one that needs to run.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Takes over the Centaur. Gonna try to use that maybe for a kill on a Rubik right here. The Centaur stomp after. No Wave of Terror though, so the amp damage not there. Wave of Terror thrown out from Rubik. Chaotic Offering comes down though. They're gonna get Enigma on top of this as well, so ends up being beautiful bait from the Dire side. Got a couple of kills for them, despite having RTZ dead currently.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under siege. Radiant structures have been fortified. Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower is under siege. Radiant's bottom tower has been destroyed.
Yep.
Whoa.
Your place is here.
Trying to make some big plays. Blade Mail. Not going to really do much there. So yeah, Dubu committed to the Blade Mail pickup. Now he's going to be going Lincolns as well. So again, his damage output really relying on just the Remnant Burst here. And just follow up from the team. I guess he does have a Vengeful teammate again for amping that damage as well, but very, very defensive style here. BKB for Morphling. He really wants that finished. Almost there.
Radiant's middle tower has been destroyed.
I want to turn on this command. One sec.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Invert alt top.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
So now we can see the hero icons down here. Well done. Alt you cannot.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Kind of want to try doing with
Dire
this here.
structures have been fortified.
I don't like how they clump up sometimes, so it's kind of hard to see them
Radiant's
sometimes,
middle
where this is a
tower
little more
under
cleaner, but
attack.
it is nice being able to see like which heroes where.
Radiant's
Anyways,
middle tower is
middle
fallen.
secondary goes down, bottom secondary going down in favor of the Radiant side, however, so
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
a little
Dire's
bit of a
bottom
trade-off, but
tower
we're
is
still
being
going.
destroyed.
Dire side says, you know what, let's go uphill, baby. Venomancer ports in. Does have a Poison Nova ready. Going to be locked down for the meantime, though. Remnant's going in. Cannot get enough damage for the kill, though. And Venomancer will survive. Venomous Gale coming out. The pushback of the Hurricane Pike. And Ember Spirit ends up melting. He got way too overcommitted right there. Chaotic Offering not up for another 3 seconds. I don't know if that was miscommunicated or what. As meanwhile, Warlock going to get hooked just as he had the TP finished. And he ends up going down indeed. So, yeah, maybe they thought they had a Chaotic Offering right there because they almost took that as if they thought they did, but that they did
Radiant's top
not.
tower is being attacked.
So it somewhat backfires. No buybacks even needed. No Poison Nova even
Radiant's
used
top
there
tower is under
from the
attack.
Venomancer either. Was actually able to hold on to that as Swindle has the Shadow Blade, another 1,600 gold saved up.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Wonder if he's going to try to prioritize the Silver Edge here. Don't know if a Silver Edge necessarily is needed. How does it work against Flesh Heap? I assume it removes the magic resistance, but it wouldn't remove the charges of Flesh Heap, would it? For that duration? Because if that does, it's actually decent, but I assume it doesn't. It removes the passive effect, not necessarily buffs on people. So yeah, especially if that's the case, then I don't know if Silver Edge is that necessary for the Vengeful here.
My waters rise.
Trying to think, even something like a Maelstrom himself, try to become a little bit more of a right-click threat, because especially with Dubu's build, even with the Veil, even he decided to go that instead of the Lincolns, which is good and nice amp damage for the team. But you got that now. You have the BKB queued up. BKB going to be queued up on Vengeful as well, so it is a very good item in this game. So yeah, BKB does make a lot of sense here. As bottom, Black Hole is up. We really haven't seen many Black Holes this game. But the one in the bottom lane especially, where he died, but he got the 2 kills out of it in the end, was a pretty big one at that.
Gold for me.
Dubu, he's running right into them. He had the Invis, thinking he's safe. That's the worst feeling in the world when you're like, all right, I'm just going to scout out with this Invis rune. And all of a sudden you're being dismembered and the whole team is just pounding damage into you. That really sucks. But beautiful Sentry Ward place. I don't know if that was for that purpose or not, but whatever the case, does the work, gets the kill. I am so annoyed by yellow, so Ritsu's annoyed by Khan here playing the Enigma apparently. Not sure why. Be kind of awkward if Pudge goes for a random hook and hooks in Earthshaker to start this fight. Almost like they kind of know that each other's there, but then they don't. Oh, tree's going to be destroyed, so all of a sudden Earthshaker, he is spotted. Not really hiding anymore. Great use of that ability there. Shadowblade in. Kyle's going to look to jump here, it looks like. Hey, he opens up. Chaotic Offering coming out. Nice angle from the Pudge, though. And it is ultimately enough to help keep him alive. So that was a Chaotic Offering committed. And now actually Swindle's in some trouble. Going to be lifted into the team. Can he maybe swap out? In comes the Echo Slam. He cannot swap out. He will die. Down it goes the Earthshaker as well. The upheaval from Rubik that was stolen earlier doing plenty of. So there's the Sanity's Eclipse to finish off the job. Onto Warlock meanwhile. And Dubu gets the hell on out of there. Guess he wasn't there. Morphling. He was elsewhere. Apparently we're learning something.
Never refuse gold given.
He was trying to continue to farm, trying to finish that butterfly. Says I'm going to need to carry this game for us, but Dubu gets picked off too in the end as I'm getting my freaking crackers. God, this OD is massive. Not often you see an OD just this out of hand farmed. I mean, he had the sight that, what was it, like 22 minutes into the game. 22,000 net worth. The fact that he's 7,000 plus ahead net worth over the Morphling here is pretty crazy.
Immortality.
Now the Radiant needs to decide what they want to do with this Aegis, picked up by the OD. It's a cheese as well, yeah. Venomancer picks up the cheese there. OD's currently going bottom lane. He does not have bots either, so basically making a point that they're not pushing here. Interesting. Wonder if that was a team decision or OD's decision. OD trying to catch the Morphling, but RTZ a little bit too heads up. He's going to hide it out for now. Nope. He's found by the Pudge, and he replicates out. Playing that pretty scared. Venomancer has a an Orchid finish, at least. He's working on a Bloodthorn.
Radiant structures have been fortified.
True. Trying to finish the BKP on Vengeful, perhaps, before they really try something here. Morphling, I'm sure his Butterfly, yeah, that's got him. Earthshaker's almost got a Shadow Blade finished, which would be nice too, but yeah, again, Ember Spirit continues to be pretty underwhelming too. Only 9,000 net worth on Dubu currently, playing the Ember Spirit here. Gonna go for a play in the bottom lane, perhaps. Gonna use the Replicate to maybe come back in.
More criminal.
Meanwhile, middle lane, well, they're losing people. Vengeful Spirit goes down. Echo Slam was not committed at least, but Earthshaker's dead for 40 seconds. And he does not have a buyback here, so there's a whole distraction top lane, and I guess in the meantime, a big fight was taking place here. Remember that, they still have that Aegis on OD. Enigma never went to Blink, by the way, so we can't really get him for a huge black hole initiation, but they're going to catch Dubu, signs him up, got a offering in return, but it's not going to save his teammate right there. He's dead for 50. He does have a buyback, however. Hurricane Pike away from the OD. He's at about 15 or 20% life. He actually blinks in, though, for the Warlock. He doesn't give two shits. Again, he had the Aegis, but we'll see if they can capitalize off of this. What a hook. This Pudge has really come through. Again, the early game is making some mistakes, but definitely made up for it here. So Odin again, he is. He goes back in. He sizes up the Morphling, gets the kill as a result. There is the buyback from Morphling now. Swindle Melons is going to be pushed forward. This would be a dieback if he goes down. No, he did not actually buy back either, or himself. So they do get several buybacks used on Morphling as well as the Ember, the big cores. And that's enough for the Radiant team to retreat for now. So great use of the Aegis there. Moonshard currently in the inventory of OD. Hold on to that until it wants to go nom 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 and pick up something else. Ooh, just missing there. It's obviously a vision up here. How deep will they go? Sanity's Eclipse is not ready, but the Warlock about 3 hits later goes down. The Scythe also catches Vengeful. He's going to be picked off too. Dubu lifted into the air, has some remnants to use. Just going to pop the Shrine for now. And he will remnant away. Do they want to keep pursuing, though? Odin got caught in the cliff. And the Scythe is coming up in a couple of seconds, but not worth the chase. RTZ, meanwhile, middle lane, taking the creep wave. Again, with that buyback, slows down the Butterfly as well, which he never was able to finish. Oh, Venomancer catches up to him. Now he might be in some trouble. Does he have a replicate? He does. So yeah, he probably wouldn't be doing that without the replicate up, but so they force it out of him. Now they're going to push back down the middle lane. Try to go for the tier 3 tower at least. Maybe even the melee racks here, Dubu. Oh, if they pick him up, that's a dieback here, and they are. He is dead for 60 seconds now. Honestly, not as long as I would have thought. I guess he's only level 17 here. But Morphling, meanwhile, he's caught. BKB activate. It's not going to really save him, though. Still being heavily slowed with that poison, and that's a tieback for him, too, and that could be the beginning of the end now. 80 seconds dead. You got 50 seconds now for Warlock.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, looks like that is going to be hit right here as that good old shit talk comes out as well. Yeah, this OD was pretty impressive, though. I don't know who it was, but whoever you are, Mr. 3, you did a great job. 17-1-4. 80 intelligence stolen currently. Plus 66 Arcane Orban still, so that makes a lot more sense as to how he's able to get so many stacks added up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're just going right for tier 4 even. Earthshaker's up. He does have an Echo. They have Chaotic offering. You might as well go, but one last go here. Kyle swaps in the Rubik. Fissure block. They may get him kill. Vengeful goes down, though. And there you go. They do take out the Rubik. Now the Ancient exposed. You know it's coming. Well, Vengeful goes down. There's a Katic offering, but no Echo Slam. Earthshaker's kind of poking in like I want to go, but not really. That's going to do it. GG's being called. There you go. Sanity's Eclipse, a black hole. Triple kill for the OD to finish it. Well played. You figure, you know, with the names in this game, so if anything, it would have been a decent game set up for the Dire side. The lanes were a little funky, though. Swindle Mel's on the somewhat of an off-lane Vengeful. They tried to, you know, eventually try lane with it. Didn't really work out. They had attempts at some kills that came up short, and ultimately a game of playing from behind that they could just not recover from. So, congrats on the Radiant side. Specifically, Ritsu playing the Venomancer and everyone else. The OD, again, very impressive play from him. Guys, that I think is going to be doing it for my stream here today. Kind of wind